it's Vivi again, and today I'm going to teach you how to upload your wardrobe to Nikki's Info on this new updated Android emulator. The last guide I made for Nikki's Info was Android 4, and now I have Android 5 and 7 here, and Android 4 being no longer compatible with Love Nikki. Here's a brand new guide. It is highly recommended that all Nikki players use this site, Nikki's Info, so that you get the highest score possible and pass every stage with an S. Let me show you an example. So let's go to story chapters. Let's look at chapter 1, stage 1, princess. All of these items listed here are items that I have in my wardrobe already. This site mirrors my entire wardrobe and tells me what's the best item to use for each stage. And I can easily click this copy button and paste it over to my game. Isn't that amazing? Ever since I started using this site, Nikki's Info, I've been getting S's on every single stage. So I highly recommend using Nikki's Info. But how do you upload your wardrobe to Nikki's Info? Very good question. First up, you are going to need a Android emulator. So for me, I use Nox. You can get it at bignox.com. Here's an example. Make sure the site looks a little something like this and download the latest version. I'm gonna have the link to bignox.com on my description below. Next, once you have downloaded the emulator, it's going to look a little something like this. But your emulator is gonna probably be empty. I recommend going to the App Store and downloading Love Nikki from there. So I've already done that, and here it is. And then up next, you need to do this step right here, and it's going to be rooting your device. So this is how you do it. You want to click on this gear icon, right? Okay, this is too flashy. Let me just cancel out of this. You need to click on this gear icon on your Nox emulator and make sure this root button is checked. Now, I only recommend doing this on an emulator. I do not recommend rooting your Android device, because if you root your Android device, it's going to make your device prone to hackers, and it's going to void the warranty on your Android phone too if it still does have warranty. So I only recommend doing this on emulator. Don't do it on your actual phone. All right, so save settings. And then next, just open the game, open Love Nikki. And then once you have done that, next you are going to grab the file and put it in Nikki's Info. Now this is the part that changed a little bit compared to my old guide. You want to go to Tools right here and go to the File Manager. Yeah, the File Manager is now inside this little tool thing. Click on that. And then you want to go to Data right here. Click on this. And then over here it says this operation requires privilege. Do you want to change to root access mode? Yeah, of course. I mean, I already clicked root access. It says over here. Yeah, it's checked. So yeah, I do want to do that. And then up next, you want to click on data again. And then now you are going to look for the Love Nikki file. So it's going to be com.elix.either Amazon or Google Play, depending on where you downloaded the game from. So I'm looking for it. Okay. So over here it says com.elix.Nikki Amazon. I believe if you're a Google Play user, it's going to say com.elix.Google Play or something. I don't really remember, but yeah, I'm an Amazon user, so this is going to look like that for me. And then up next, you are going to go to Files, and then up next, you are going to go to Res, and then up next, you are going to go to User.dat, and then let's look for your clothing file. Okay, so the clothing file that you want to look for is the most recent one, usually the most bigger file if you are an older player. So it's going to be, for me, close date and all this number right here. It is not going to be this one, because this is from actually a new Nikki game that I accidentally made. Okay, so after I have this selected, you want to click back. There's a back button right here. Go all the way back to the beginning. All right, once you're at the beginning, you want to go to this MNT file, and then up next you want to go to shared, and over here is where you paste the file in so that you can grab it from your computer file. So let me see. Oh, yeah, I've tracked all this music here too. I have not been totally yoinking Love Nikki music. Anyway, let's go ahead and copy the selection here. All right, so now my clothing data is copied to here, and now let's grab it from my files. So I am going to open my files. All right, here it is. And this is going to be different for everyone, but it should be in the same pathing if you did nothing. So it's going to be for me under my C drive, and it's going to be under users, and it's going to be whatever your computer is named after. And then look for a file that says Nox Share. Here it is. So let's click into that. And where did I save my file? This folder is empty. App Share. Yes, here it is. So yeah, I found it here at App Share, and yeah, I found all my music here too. Yeah, I totally have not been yoinking the music from this game for my YouTube videos. Anyway, what I would like to do is just drag this clothing data file out here, and now it's time to upload your wardrobe. So I am going to go to the Nikki's info homepage. I'm going to go to my knee, and then I'm going to go to select file, and under my desktop, this is the clothing file that I just dragged into it. And now let's click this beautiful import button, and oh, I imported 15,853 items. Oh man, that is so much. So yeah, all of the items are updated successfully. No way in heck was I going to drag visual items one by one. So I am so glad that this upload wardrobe feature exists. And now if I go over to like commission requests, for example, yeah, all of my wardrobe is going to be updated, and all of the stuff are right here. Cool. So all of these items, it's going to be the best items to get me the highest score possible in this stage. So yay, Nikki's Info, you are a godsend, you are a lifesaver. I love this website so much. I am a proud Patreon of Nikki's Info for, oh my gosh, since its launch. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of this site, it's gonna have it about Nikki's Info. Nikki's Info is an online research of information created by fans for fans, centering around the game Love Nikki by Elix. Love Nikki content and materials are trademark and copyrights, and yeah, so it is made by Sweet Cupcake, and Sweet Cupcake, I believe, is the person who manages and updates this site for all of us. And Sweet Cupcake has just been amazing because not only is this a site to help you get an S on every stage, but it also helps you with tea party answers. I come here every single week to grab the tea party answers, and it also shows top scoring items. I love checking for top scoring items because, get this, sometimes in an item the recolor is top scoring while the original color is not, so I always like to come here and check. There's also event guides here as well. Like for example, it has a guide for Rose Castle, which is the latest comeback event. So yeah, very, very helpful website. Do this up, everyone. You never know when you will need Nikki's Info. All right, everyone, that is all for me. I hope this guide was helpful. If it was, give it a big thumbs up and a subscribe, and I'll love you forever. I'll see you next time. Peace, peace.